Hello, strong people. We're just having a fun training session today. It's not going to be too crazy. I'm not going to go like wild. I'm going to have some fun. I'm actually going to use my elephant bar over there. That one. I have not used it yet. I got it out of the box, sat it down over there. I did like the Thor's hammer lift with it. And I put it there and it's been there ever since. So I'm going to mess around with it tonight. I've never pulled on a bar like this. So just coming off of pulling axle, I haven't used a bar with whip at all this year. I've messed around here and there, but everything I've done has been side handle or axle. So this should be awful. I have a difficult time going from an axle to a deadlift bar. I pulled a little bit on the deadlift bar the other day. It did not feel good. A little bit back more into a routine now. But I'm not like trying to do anything crazy. Like I might go up to, I have no idea actually. I don't even know how I'm going to set this up yet. Probably do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what to expect. I'm not going to try to go nuts either way. I just want to get a nice little workout in. Maybe I'll do some just like buys and tries at the end of it. Some lat pull downs, just some basic stuff. Not that it's all kind of basic stuff for the most part. The basics is what works. So I'm going to get into this. It's cold now. I was out in Vegas. I came back and all of a sudden it's 40 degrees. That's sad. I'm not ready for winter in here, but we'll survive. So it's also my anniversary, 3 years. I'm in the gym. I asked my wife if she's okay with it. So we'll make the workout quick, and then we'll go enjoy the rest of the night with her. I hope you can see me. I bumped into the camera when I tried to walk around it because why don't I move? I have stuff right here that I could just move over, but whatever. I didn't do half the stuff I said I was going to do. That's the joy of not being on program yet. That was cool. You're going to hate that part of the video because I recorded it like tall ways for like shorts and like Instagram and stuff. I'm still going to put it in the video though. But if you want to see like a better view of it, check out the short that I put up, which I actually already uploaded by the time you're seeing this. So you might see that first and then you'll see this video. That was cool. So 740 for 2. I've never doubled 740. Raw. I was trying to think of any other time I've doubled a weight over that amount. OSG, I did 820 for 2 on the axle, but I don't know. I'd have to check back to OSG what my prep looked like for that, because it wasn't a long prep. So I don't know if I ever got up to doubles heavier than that. I hear mixed things about Elephant Bar. That one's technically a monster bar from Strong Arm Sport, but more people know Elephant Bar relates to the Arnold more, so it makes more sense to call it an Elephant Bar. They have an Elephant Bar, but it's a different style bar. This one has a long center with slightly longer sleeves. The Elephant Bar for them is more meant for like elephant or like tire deadlifts, where the center of the bar, not sleeve, whatever you want to call the center of the bar, that is the regular size, but the sleeves on it are really long. So they have different bars, and they are on sale like crazy right now. So if you want a bar like that, it's like $220, which is insanely cheap. You got to pay shipping because they're in Canada, so I don't know about tariffs and whatever right now, but cool bar. Big fan so far. But enough about that. So that last video I talked about, all of America's Strongest Man and the trip back and all that stuff. And I got some good responses on that video. A lot of people talking real nice. It was just really, the support on that video was awesome. I didn't expect a recap video to get that many views, likes, comments, whatever. So I appreciate all of you. Let me do a set real quick and I'll chat more. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to do like 3 sets of whatever on this. So we'll see. Oh. I should have put more weight on. Do pauses. Oh, I gotta add more weight. Dang it. Oh. Let me add more weight real quick. I'm gonna find some. I got stuff scattered everywhere. Where are all my 25s? I know there's one there. Oh, they're all over here. I'm not editing any of this out. I want you guys to see it all. About to get up close and personal. All right, back to it. Hopefully that's not too heavy. It'll be fine. So going back to that video, and just America's Strongest Man in general, I don't even know if I said who won in that video. Lucas Hatton won, Nick Guardione in second, Austin Ham third, which is pretty much how I thought it would go. Yeah, that's pretty much what I anticipated. I thought maybe Nick could get him, just because I thought the sandbag might be, the sandbag toss might have been a bit of a separator there. I was wrong. It's easy to say that someone at the top level sucks at something when you're comparing them to the other guys at the top level. Like Lucas Hatton, he threw like a 72.5 over or something like that. That crushed most people. That was like tied for second or third or something. I don't know exactly, but like that wouldn't be nearly as good at the top level competition. So I suck, so I wasn't gonna do any good there. But yeah, I thought that event might be a bit of a separator. I was wrong. They were pretty much right there the whole day with each other. Austin Ham not far behind. That dude is a tank. So congrats to those three. What else? Oh, while we were in Vegas, the day before competing, I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube here. So thank you guys so much. We grew so fast. We grew a lot during that prep for America's Strongest Man. Obviously having the words America's Strongest Man in the title of all your videos, because that's the show you're prepping for, That's going to draw a little bit more attention. I think, I don't even know how many it was. We probably grew, 65 subscribers in a matter of a month, maybe, a month and a half. Probably less than that. I think it was less than that. Maybe a few weeks. I don't know for sure. Either way, we're not like 150 or 1,015 or something. I got quite a few recently from a shorts video that I put out. So if you're new, welcome. My name's Tyler. I lift strongman. I've been competing for a while. This is my gym. If you scroll back a couple years, I was in a shed. I've since gotten a garage, and I've turned not quite half of it, but a good chunk of it into my personal home strongman gym. And right now I'm in off-season mode, so, well, not even that. I'm like in between off-season mode, so I haven't even started the off-season prep yet. That comes next week. So we have like 19 weeks until the Arnold Pro-Am in Columbus, Ohio, at the Arnold Sports Festival. That'll be the next show. I'm talking too much. Let me do another set. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know exactly what the plan is going forward. Well, I know I have a general idea. I just don't know how long of a direct Arnold prep we're going to do, because we have like 18, 19 weeks. So I'm going to have several weeks of off-season stuff, and then we'll get into Arnold prep. The Arnold prep might be delayed a little bit, and I only say that because Strongman Corporation, the company that puts that on, sometimes they can be a little bit slow in the events being released. It is what it is. You just got to be ready, and that's kind of what it comes down to. Like, if you are out of nowhere given an invite to Giants Live, like, you're going to take it, unless you're really injured or something. If you're waiting for that next call-up, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to say no because I have only 4 weeks to prep. It's like, no, you're going. So you just got to be in that, like, game-ready state in a way. Unfortunately for me, I still need, like, full preps for stuff, for that level of a show. So I'm just not, my baseline of strength is not high enough to just walk into a show like that and be okay. I know I've said that a lot recently, and that's fine. It's part of it. You got to get stronger. So I'm okay with that, but we have an idea of what there's going to be. Like, for the most part, you can guess there's going to be a press, at least one press. There's going to be a deadlift. I hope there's a deadlift. Please, God, don't let it be a squat. It's not that, and that's selfish of me to say. It's only because I'm not good at squatting. It's just not something that is programmed often for me. I do it, but it is meant as an accessory for my deadlifts. So a lot of it is high deadlift stance box squats, which are fine. It makes for some very strong hips. But not so much quad. And it's very apparent, or very evident, whatever the right word is. It's very obvious when I do actual squats, how much my quads are lacking. And I know that because I squatted on Monday, just 380, I think it was, SSB squats, 3 sets of 5. Quads are hurting. which makes that deadlift a little bit cooler. But yeah, they felt good, they moved well, but I am not accustomed to having weight on my back in the whole of a squat like that. It feels so heavy down there. A lot of pressure, and I just don't feel that in other lifts. Of course, it's going to be that way, at least to some degree, because there is weight on your back, literally pushing you down into the earth. So, but in general, like it's really bizarre. Like, because when I messed around with behind the neck press, training for the America's Strongest Man, the jerk, if I put like 300 whatever on my back, 350, it felt heavy. But if I front rack it, act like I'm going to press it, fine, perfectly fine. So that just it's a CNS thing. It's a central nervous system. I just don't have I'm not adjusted to holding weight in that position. You think I would be a little bit because of yoke, but it feels much different to me. So just something I got to work on. Last time we had an off season, that was a big thing. I wanted to do squats. I tweaked my back last off season, so not ideal, but that happens. So we're back for now. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Knock on wood. Don't let me forget. But yeah, I would love to keep regular squatting this week. It makes my knees feel so much better. It's such a noticeable weakness when I do standard free squats and not box squats, and it makes me so mad to think about it. Like, in relation, I know that we do not squat much as strongmen. I've never done one. Doesn't mean I won't. It's going to happen eventually. But the problem is, I think it is so far behind where it should be that even if I just don't know if I could get ready for, a squat at this level of a competition that I'm currently competing at a lot of the time now. I couldn't hang. Not even close. I'm so far behind in that department, and that bothers me. And that's just me being honest. Like, I know where I sit in that. Like, my best squat ever is like 600. Just free squat, 600 on like my little Yukon Duffalo bar thing. And it looked fine, but it felt terrible. And 600 is just not good. That is not a good squat at this level. Don't get me wrong. It's all relative. I'm at that level of strongman where it needs to be better. It's just, it is what it is. Everything needs to be better, though. I say, like, this needs to be better, but, like, everything needs to be better to be able to hang at this level of competition. So let me do one more set here. I've talked too long. I need to go inside and get some dinner, shower up. I'm just gonna do long hold. Oh my God. All right. That's good enough. All right. One other thing I wanted to mention. I didn't know this, so I heard from Lucas Hatton's channel. I think it was on YouTube. He said this. Strongman Corp. I criticized them a little bit for how far behind we were on the first day of competition, but like I guess I had some complications the day before that they didn't expect or whatever it might have been. So they still had to do a lot of setup the morning of. So that's why they were behind. There was a reason. The venue closed at like 5. So like they had to be somewhere for like a rules meeting and check-ins and stuff on Thursday night. So they couldn't get back to the center to set up later that night. So a lot of the stuff they had to do Friday morning, which you hate to see. That sucks. So they did the best what they could, but they really made up for it on Saturday. I gave them props for that, and I will do that every single time. They made it right. I'm not going to complain. It's like mostly volunteer run. Like 99% I'm pretty sure are volunteers. I think there's like 2 people getting paid maybe. So you can't thank volunteers like that enough. They've had like 3 different shows out there in Vegas in the last like 2 months or whatever. that's insane commitment as volunteers. So I couldn't do it, so I cannot criticize that like that. It's what they do is insane, and I appreciate every bit of it because they work so crazy hard doing these shows. I've volunteered at plenty of shows, like, you know, local stuff. You're beat after a day, but for these guys, they do it 2-day shows. You know, they do it all the time. It's just, if you do a strongman show or any sort of meet, powerlifting, whatever it is, you got to thank the volunteers because it's harder to be a volunteer than it is to compete a lot of the time. But I'll end on that. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.